Welcome back to the From Trackside podcast, my people. Trusting that you're doing well and you are doing all right. So, we'll be having a nice little discussion here in this episode because I believe this one needs to be spoken of. In other words, you know what I mean? Now, I encourage you to like the video, share the content, subscribe to the channel if you're new so that you can become a part of the family. So, at this particular time, the Jamaican athletes have been enjoying being at the top, the pinnacle of track and field, the female athletes. Yes, we would have been having some 1, 2, 3s in recent times, and if you drag your memory back a little bit, we have been doing exceptional well on the female side. So it is no doubt nothing new, but this recent wave of dominance, we have been getting medals in the hurdles, doing pretty well. Up and coming hurdlers have been doing well. The sprinters, there is a plethora of sprinters that is on the rise. And I mean, to be in a time like this now in Jamaica as a female sprinter, it's frightening. Yes, it is very frightening. You know what I mean? And in recent times, there has been a little talk about the top female athletes over 100 meters and 100 meters, all-time top sprinters, and certainly a few Jamaicans are in the top 10. So the top 10 for 100 top 100 meter female of all time. They have Florence at 1, Elaine 2, Shelly 3, Jetta 4, Jones 5, Jackson 6, Shakiri 7, Talu 8, Aaron 9, and Otti 10. And this is solely based off time that has been run. You know what I mean? And top 200 female sprinters of all time, they just give a top 10. This has nothing to do with time. Florence, Jones, Otte, Elaine, Shippers, Veronica, Terence, Gladys, Alexa Felix, and Privalova. Yeah, man, that fine Russian athlete. So, when you look at it, the Jamaicans always find themselves in the 100 we have like 4, in the 200 there is 3. You know what I mean? So the females have been doing exceptionally well for quite some time. Now, there has been talks of Jamaica losing that pinnacle spot of track and field on the female side, and the likes of Shericka, Shelly, Elaine, they would have been in a series of 1, 2, 3. So for the seniors, 1, 2, 3 is our area code, and for the juniors, the binary code is 1, 2. That was just coming from the recently concluded Carri Games 50. So that I just put that one in. But when you look at the dominance of the Jamaicans, it is frightening, and with the ones that are coming up makes it more frightening. However, this season, the Americans want to put a stop to this dominance. And there is a triple threat that is out there to get the Jamaicans off that high seat. Yes, you have the likes of Alia Hobbs, who has been doing exceptionally well for the start of this season. A number of sub-7 clock-ins over 60 meters indoor, and a very nippy 10.87 positive 2.0 meters per second in recent days. Yes, and that is actually a world lead time. So there and then, she is one of them that basically could unseat any of the Jamaicans. It goes as far as persons are saying no more 1, 2, 3. This year might be the year that we don't get another 1, 2, 3. Because with how Alia Hobbs start her season, she is dangerous. For me, she looks quicker, she looks stronger, and she looks leaner. Yes. Then there is Carri Richardson. Many people believe that she could spring some surprise this season. After running that 10.57, that lift the track and field chat rooms and commentators off the roof. Albeit it was positive 4.4 meters per second or 4.1, I don't remember exactly, but 4, many persons will call that a huge win assist. But based on my calculation, people, based on the altitude that she was running, based on the time, by my calculation, she is still in the mix, because if that was on a positive or a legal wind reading, then she will be in a 10.77 or 10.76 shape in that race. So, I mean, with the calculations, persons might be saying, hey, calculations, this, calculations, that. But you can't rule out Carri. From what I've heard, if you notice, she has been off social media. But what I'm hearing is that she's serious about this season. Very serious. I guess she has to be, because it might be the year where contracts are renewed and so forth. So, in order to be in the thick of things, you have to perform. But there are others who are saying that Carri won't fool them. You don't get medals this early in the season, and they don't know how to peak. A matter of fact, she's not going to be making the US team, much less to challenge the top 3 Jamaicans. You know what I mean? So that is what people are saying. Now, there's another person in Abby Steiner. She's not one of those short sprinters, the blue ribbon event, the 100 meters, but she's very fast over 200 meters. And why I put her in this triple threat is that she will be competing in the 200 meters, and you have Shericka and Elaine will be competing in the 200 meters. By all standard, we would not have been looking for 1, 2, 3 in the 200 meters, but Abby Steiner is really a threat to unseat the Jamaicans. And might as well I throw in our Caribbean neighbor, St. Lucian, Julian Alfred. She has been doing exceptionally well. We basically await her competing outdoor. Yes. To see if she has the propensity to unseat the Jamaicans. So with all that I've said, people, I want you to share your comment in the comment section. I do believe that these are real threats to the Jamaicans, and our girls should not take these athletes lightly, which I don't believe they do. But just to reiterate the fact that these are true contenders. Remember, Alia Hobbs, she made the finals of the World Championship last season, and she has started very well. So we have to look at what she's doing. You know what I mean? So I want you to share your comment in on this video to tell us, what do you really think will happen? Do you believe that these ladies can unseat the top Jamaicans, the 1, 2, 3 queens? I want you to think of it and share it. What are your thoughts? Until next time, stay safe from the coach's desk from Trackside Podcast. Until next time.